Today for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency prices. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we are back yet again with a very important topic right now, because everyone wants to know what altcoins to buy, what to make with altcoins, how to make more profits with altcoins. This video is primarily made for you to understand my approach, how I want to maximize my profits in crypto with altcoins, with Bitcoin and so on in the remainder of the year of 2025. And this is exactly what I want to talk about today. Watching this video, looking at this title, you might be a little bit surprised, because you know I am almost a Bitcoin maximalist, right? I mean, more than 80% of my portfolio is in Bitcoin, less than 20% of my portfolio is in altcoins. And the question is, of course, hey, why is he even talking about that? Well, most of my videos are about Bitcoin, but I am holding altcoins, and less than 20% is still a lot for me. That is still a lot. And I want to talk about exactly what is my strategy. How am I going to try to make maximum profits with that? And what is my whole approach? What altcoins am I holding and so on? Let's go straight into it. Yesterday you gave me amazing feedback on the last video, which I made in a car yesterday, where I was driving to the mall actually. Now I'm driving to a villa viewing, and I thought, okay, I wanted to make this video anyways, whether I do it in the studio, in the living room, or here in the car. Let me do it here, and let's talk about that. So give me some feedback about that, and leave your favorite altcoins. Sorry, there are speed bumps. Your favorite altcoins in the comment section down below. I want to go into the comment section and see what altcoins are you actually interested in, right? Now let's go straight into it. And before I'm talking about my exact strategy and all of that, let me tell you something very important about altcoins for you to understand. And this is my third cycle or so. I'm in crypto since like 9 years, right? So don't forget about that. And every cycle, my allocation towards Bitcoin and altcoins shifted towards the favor of Bitcoin more and more. So the further we are going, the more years are passing, the more cycles are passing, the more I'm shifting over from altcoins into Bitcoin. So 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, I had significantly more in percentage terms in altcoins than in Bitcoin. The reason for that being is that altcoins had a way better risk-return profile. And stick here with me. In 2017, you went on CoinMarketCap, you had like 800 altcoins, right? 800. So, of course, you needed way less purchasing power for these ones to pump up like crazy. My purpose was still to buy altcoins just to maximize my Bitcoin, but there was much more potential to make profits with altcoins than it is right now, where everyone and their mother can make an altcoin over on Pump Fun. Right, we have literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions, counting all of them, in altcoins. And now we have already 560 million people holding crypto. 30% of them only Bitcoin, 70% Bitcoin and crypto, or only crypto. So the question is, what do we need for all of these altcoins to go up? It's simply impossible. Well, there's a construction. Well, good. I can stand and actually get some air inside, because I turned off the AC, so you guys are not getting disturbed from the sound. So the further we go in the cycle, the more people are, I closed the window, the more people are actually holding crypto and Bitcoin, the less people are yet to join the space, expanding the potential supply of purchasing power, joining the crypto space. In comparison with the number of altcoins which are already in this space, is worsening every single day. So buying altcoins becomes over proportionally less profitable potentially. This is a mechanism we need to understand. The base of altcoins can simply not be carried anymore by the purchasing power in the market, not even talking about the potential purchasing power which is yet to join the market. That is why altcoins has been becoming increasingly less attractive to me. And people screaming for altcoin season, I mean, I'm telling you, it is most likely not going to happen in the way, shape or form as you guys are expecting it, right? That doesn't mean that I'm still not holding altcoins. But you need to get way more selective, right? Whereas in 2017, you could buy anything and it will go up in the altcoin season. Now I don't think this is going to happen. So with that being said, I am holding altcoins less than 20%. A big portion of that is Ethereum. I said I am much more selective. So by holding Ethereum, I'm extremely selective. It's the biggest altcoin by market cap. And in my opinion, what applies to Bitcoin, the winner takes it all principle, network effects, and so on, that applies also to the altcoin space. So if the altcoin season happens, then we need network effects. Then we need strong projects, not freaking meme coins. Strong projects like Ethereum, and this is not an endorsement or something. All of these altcoins can completely go to zero. But Ethereum, things like Solana, things like BNB, even things like XRP, don't get me wrong, right? But those bigger projects with either a big community listed on Binance, with financial backing, with some kind of use cases, with users, with active wallet addresses, this is the kind of altcoins which at least have a chance to win against Bitcoin in the short term. Long term, in my opinion, Bitcoin is the only answer. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you understand that. And with that being said, what is my strategy? With this very, very small selected portfolio of altcoins, I'm actually having like a top 10 favorite. If you want to see the top 10 video, I need 10,000 likes on that video. But now let's talk about my strategy. I mentioned a few already. My strategy is, if I am buying, for example, XRP for whatever, 10 Bitcoin, right? 100 Bitcoin. Let's take 10 Bitcoin as an example. If I'm buying XRP with 10 Bitcoin, then, and you can apply any ratio, but let's say you want to take half on a double, then when the equivalent of that Bitcoin, of that XRP holdings goes from 10 Bitcoin to 20 Bitcoin, I would take 50% of that position, meaning 10 Bitcoin, my initial investment, and put that back into Bitcoin. And at every double, potentially, I would take half out and put that into Bitcoin. That's because I'm lazy. You can also take a third when it goes up 33%, for example. This is just example numbers. It's my approach. Don't follow it. Make your own research. Invest at your own risk. You can also take a fifth at a 20% gain. You get the math behind that. It is just very important that you have a predetermined strategy where you know exactly when A happens, I do A, when B happens, I do B. That you are excluding fear and greed from your investment and trading decisions. That you know exactly when the price goes up that much, I am taking that much in profits in Bitcoin or US dollar. I'm taking my profits in Bitcoin. Now I want to know from you, what is your favorite altcoins? Do you want a top 10 altcoin video? Leave it down below. Smash up the like button to a new all-time high, and we are going to see each other very soon in the next video. I'm CRYPTO. As always, guys, as always, bye.